No, I know how to count.
No, you don't.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh, no, you don't.
I'm not happy with you miscount.
I don't need you anymore.
Yeah.
You've been replaced.
That sounds canned.
Oh, and you don't?
Right.
People don't think you're even a real person, you moron.
That's a surprise.
You rip off Woody Woodpecker, and then you judge him.
Can I help it that
What the hell is that?
Woody
Honestly.
Woodpecker was my favorite cartoon.
Okay, I was
going
going to ask that.
I grew up watching that stuff. So
No, really?
Well, duh.
No.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't rip it
explains.
off.
That was your favorite cartoon. No.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's so weird.
That's him as a kid running around the house.
Right. Can't you get your own identity, loser?
What can I do?
You ain't
to be a woodpecker.
Well, he's got his dream.
As a matter of fact, Lou, I already am.
All right, we have Piers Bronson.
No.
Brosnan. How do you say his name?
Morgan.
Piers Morgan. Piers Brosnan is someone
And
different.
that's
Morgan Freeman?
No, this is Piers, like Chelsea Piers Morgan.
Right.
Morgan.
Who the hell is that?
Piers Morgan.
He's one of the guys, the judges on America's Got Talent.
Oh,
They're
the
doing-
English guy.
Yeah, they're
All right.
doing an
Yeah.
audition today
Yeah.
tomorrow. It's going on right now.
He'll be on in like 5 minutes.
So pump it up.
We'll look through some other news.
Oh, okay.
I think this guy ripped us off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're doing a talent show Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, now all of a sudden he comes to New York
Right.
and wants to bring people out for a talent
Actually,
search.
he didn't do it. Simon Cowell is the executive producer.
There you go.
Simon ripped you off, bro.
Robbed us.
Weak.
Little bitch.
Get in line, bitches. In Indiana, 2 suspects are
Like you're just eating the back pocket of
some Levi's.
All right, Piers Brosnan is on the phone.
No, Piers
No,
Morgan.
Piers Morgan.
Good God. This man is one of the judges from America's Got Talent. In fact, auditions going on today and tomorrow at the Jacob Javits Center on West 34th. Starting, they're actually down there right now, all the way till 8 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, from America's Got Talent, here's Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
Morning, sir.
That intro was like it was a big star.
Oh,
Good morning.
how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
How's your whole
Pardon?
family? How's your whole family?
How's the family doing?
My whole family's delightful, thank
No
you.
joke.
Thank you so
Excellent,
much
yeah.
for asking.
You got it. No problem. How's David Hasselhoff? Still drunk?
He's still drunk and still crazy. In fact,
Okay.
the worst thing is he's now number 3 in the pop charts in England.
You know as well as I do that you will be drunk tonight.
Yes.
Your brain is intoxicated.
Does he show up? Does he smell
Wait a
like...
minute. His music is still charting. It's not that Jump in My Car, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Jump in my car. Trust me, if that goes to number 1, I'm going to jump off a cliff.
Oh, my
Huge in
God.
Europe, bro.
But it's like a joke, right? He's like the Weird Al Yankovic of Europe.
No, he's serious.
Oh, yeah.
He's a serious...
Jump in my car.
Serious?
That's got to be a
Hear
joke.
bad word against you unless you really force me.
Now, if Hasselhoff was if Hasselhoff was up there, would you give him an X? Would you get him out of there on America's Got Talent?
Well, when he sang Jump in My Car on the show, I actually did something that was then, I think, airbrushed out. But I just said, I put my hand to my wrist and said, Kid,
Ooh.
for God's sake, get him out of here.
Yeah, he's living on that Knight Rider a little too long. You're right. I hear you. So anyway.
Let me ask you this: why is the set? So I think the show is cool and you got all these different talents,
Right.
but why did they make the set so much like American Idol? It gives people, I think, a weird feeling like, come on, this is the exact same thing.
I think look, I think a reality talent show set's always going to look fairly similar to each other because that's the way it is. I mean, I think that we you know, the difference in our show and American Idol is not really about the set; it's about what comes on stage. And we don't just have singers; we have dancers, jugglers, fire eaters, people who get in big balloons that blow up. We have everything you could imagine. So,
Right.
you know, I think the set is a big TV set. You know, they may tweak it a bit for the next series, but ultimately what distinguishes us is the unpredictability. You don't know what's coming on stage because we certainly don't.
And you guys still are a cross between like Star Search and Family Feud because you got the buzzer like, you know,
Yeah.
show me if he's staying. Oh, let's throw it over to the Johnson family.
Good answer. Yeah. Forgive me for this, but who won the first season?
I know who won.
Bianca Ryan, who was a 11-year-old girl from Philadelphia.
Oh, that's right, the little girl. Yes,
The singer.
The singer. She was
Just signed a
good.
4-album deal with Columbia.
Wow. She has give me your.
4 albums.
You seem to be a very honest person
Yeah.
on the show. Because I saw you make that one little girl cry.
Yeah.
Did you feel bad about that when it was the family and the girl was crying?
Because I think if you're a parent and you're prepared to take your little children up on stage
Yeah.
for a
Rugrat.
talent show, then you're putting them up there. And I don't think it's fair to discriminate between people, whatever age they are. I mean, I personally, I
Okay.
would not put my 4 or 5-year-old sons on stage. But if people
Okay.
want to do that, they have to accept that we're going to be just as honest with them as we would be with anybody else.
Okay, I understand that, but did it make you feel a little bad once you saw her crying? I know what you're saying, and you're right, but did you feel bad once she started crying?
I've got three young sons, and children cry a lot, right? You shouldn't get too hung up about kids. They
Okay.
cry.
Yeah, right. I like your attitude. It's not your haircut.
Cry.
So then-
There'll be more kids crying in the next series because that's what kids do.
All right, so if I were one of the judges on that show, would it be fair to go, all the way with your last winner? Like, tell her, you have an amazing voice, but I'm going to be honest with you. You're fat and your teeth are yellow.
Yeah, you look like hell.
And that's not going to take...
I said you got to change your hair, your clothes, and your shoes.
And the color of your teeth.
And your parents.
Back on the final, she looked like $1 million act.
Right.
Yeah, but do you think she'll make it big, being big?
I think she will. Simon Cowell was quoted last week, I think, as saying that she had potentially the best voice he'd ever heard.
Whoa.
Yeah, she did. She had an amazing
That's
voice.
really amazing.
Yeah.
And I believe, she's signed a 4-album deal. She's obviously got a very young voice. She's only 11. But imagine if that voice is that good at that age.
Yeah.
Across
Amazing.
Janis Joplin and Joss Stone. I mean, this girl has an amazing voice. And she also had an extraordinary confidence. I mean, she was away from the stage. She was very shy, very quiet. And then you put her on that stage. She's a tiny little thing.
Yeah.
You put her on stage, and suddenly this voice came. And that is a God-given talent. I don't care what anyone says.
No, she was amazing.
Yeah, she was hot.
I mean, I was blown away. I think one of the times she sang, she kind of overdid it, like, hey, like, trying to do a million, I think they're called riffs.
The Jennifer Holiday one, I think.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
right. Yeah, I think sometimes she screeches a bit because she's got a very young voice. But when she gets the range right, she's going to be sensational.
Is there any acts that you just hate when you see them come up there? Because you had some heavy drama with one of those magicians. I forget
And
his
jugglers. I don't think he likes
Quick
jugglers.
change,
name. You hate jugglers too, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, Hasselhoff's got a problem with jugglers, not me. But I think on the one you're talking about was Quick Change. He changed their dresses very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great act the first time you see it.
Sex Change.
It's okay the second time. By the fifth time, I was
Nut
getting
juggler.
bored. And I said, look, have you got anything else? And they kept saying yes, and then came back and did the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
How far did that freak the
Did you
angel
say how
guy-
fart?
Which one, sorry?
Did you say you'll fart for us?
Oh, you did.
Oh, I did. I thought I did. Okay.
No, you did.
Oh, I did?
You said how fart.
I'll fart there right now if you'd like. Would you put me on stage?
Now, what was your question?
What about that angel guy? How far did he go, the crying freak?
Oh, yeah, that
Leon
German
is
guy.
the Magnificent, yeah.
What was his name?
Magnificent Freak.
Oh, man. Did he go far in that?
He kept coming back like he's like one of those dodgy boomerangs where every time you chuck it, it comes back at you and hits you in the head, you know?
Did he and Regis have sex?
I can't confirm or deny that allegation.
Okay, gotcha.
There was an incident in the trailer. That's all I'm prepared to say.
Piers, we're going to take a phone call here. Brett, how are you? Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Dog House?
What?
Listen, hey, Pierce, how the F did that rapping granny get through to you?
Oh, I know.
That was
I
terrible.
want to hear his rapping granny. She was great.
Oh, come on, Piers, be honest.
No talent.
There was a lot of...
You guys come back when you're in your 70s if you've survived.
I wouldn't do it.
Doesn't mean she's
And
any
see if
good.
You can perform like that. She was amazing.
But I think you would have enough sense at 70s. Don't go out there and act like you're cool. In your 70s,
not.
you're not going to.
I can't stand old people who act their age. My view is if you get to 17, you can still be rapping on stage.
Oh, she was horrible, though. It's not like she was a legit rapper, though.
No, it was just a novelty
She was
act.
entertaining and fun. Don't get too hung up about it, you know?
I'll tell you how hung up I got. I heard that she had cancer, and I wanted it to just finish her.
Just to kill her right there on stage.
So I didn't have to see her on stage again.
You cannot say that, can you?
We'll dump it if we need to.
If it goes over the line, we're cool.
We're not on the air yet anyway. This is all pre-interview.
Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody, this guy is one of the judges from America's Got Talent. The audition's going on at the Jacob Javits Center today and tomorrow. In fact, they're down there right now. It goes till 8 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Piers Morgan.
Yeah!
Thank you very much.
Hey, well,
Welcome to the show. How's the hole? Or how's your hole?
family.
How they doing? That's an old joke. Sorry.
It's an old joke.
Yeah. Anyway.
So thanks for being on today.
It's a pleasure, guys.
Is David Hasselhoff still a drunk?
Yeah, we're all still drunk, don't worry.
So auditions are going on today and tomorrow, right?
Your brain
Yeah, today and
is
tomorrow
intoxicated.
Okay, great. At the Jacob Javits Center on West 34th today and tomorrow till 8 o'clock. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, we
Okay, cool.
do appreciate it,
Thanks,
buddy.
Piers.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Have a good one. Dork.
Do you? What, did you have something left to say?
No, I just said dork.
Um,
that show.
Do you think that would, if it was not the summertime, because summertime they just slap anything out there.
Right.
Do you think if this was going into the fall,
The primetime stuff.
up against all the fall shows, it would be good?